you know, we have a high percentage of people living in poverty, and
Yeah, no question.
as a segue, very very interesting. I read a book called A Framework to Understanding Poverty,
Hmm.
right? And I think her name is Dr. Ruby Payne. I think that's who wrote that book. Have you ever read that before?
I hadn't.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I implore you to please read that book. You know, I read that book and it taught me a lot about myself, right? And so they talk about those traits, those characteristics that people in poverty carry with them, right? And things you don't even realize that you're doing that's a part of a poverty mindset. And then and they also do the comparison for people in middle class and people of wealth, right? Give you an interesting um, example of that is they say people from poverty can tell you exactly the steps to get somebody out of jail. Think about that. But they say people from wealth would have no idea of how to get somebody out of jail in most cases,
Yeah.
right? Think about it when you're eating, right? People in poverty, that's they want to go to a buffet because they want to get full. I used to think we see buffets in the lower income parts of the community, right? People middle class are more interested in what it tastes like, right? People of
Quality
wealth are
food.
more interested in the presentation and can be satisfied with a small amount of food that has a nice presentation to it. You ever thought about that?
Never thought about it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So you know, poverty is a real issue for us here in
Yeah, no
Memphis.
question.